Hey everybody, this is the Tech News Guru here, coming to you from my home. As you can see, it's a rainy day, but been asked a lot of questions. Hey, Mr. Guru, how do you do YouTube? You've been doing it a while, so what made you decide to do YouTube? And another question, what tools do you use to do your YouTube videos? Well, I'm going to show you, and it's a lot of them. Let's get into it. So, you're stuck in the house, don't know what to do. You want to try and figure out, can I do a YouTube video? Of course you can. It's not that hard. But you're going to need a couple of things to do this job properly. First up, you're going to need the camera gear, the camera itself, or like most people have done now, your cell phone can do that job very easily. And then you got to figure the computer and the software. So what I'm going to do for you guys here today is I'm going to show you all the stuff you need to do a YouTube video, shoot good cinematic footage, and edit it and make sure it comes out to the way you like. All right? So let's dive into this and let's get it started. All right, let me show you what you got to get. And everything I show you, basically I bought myself. Nobody's sponsoring any of this for me, so let's do it. Here in my case, which is what you see right here, is all my YouTube gear. Fits in this case. Every piece of equipment basically is in the description below, and you can find it. All of the stuff I have here, except for one item, well, I should say two items, will be about $300 or more, but everything else is about $100 and some change. All right, so let's get into the case. Case is from Walmart. Straightforward lock and security case, but I use it for camera equipment because it fits all in here and it works very well. All right, so let's get into it. Open it up. As you can see, my case is packed, and I mean packed tight. It's meant for if I travel, everything that I need, spare battery, charging for the phone, charging for the camera, charging for the gimbals, it's all right in here. So let's get to the big daddy right out of the box. Alrighty? And it'll be my first gimbal that I bought way back in the day when I first started doing all this, because everybody said, oh, you need a good gimbal to shoot the proper footage, you need this, that, and the other, and basically I went and bought it. Here it is, the DJI Osmo Mobile 1 version. There's a 1? Yes, there is a 1. Let me show you. You unzip the bag that it comes with, you pull it out, voila, the gimbal itself. Very easy to use, simple, straightforward. I would say for something like this, now you can get one of these for about $50, $60, because basically you would probably find it more on I would say Amazon or eBay, but the link will be in the description below for it. This is what you use to hold your cell phone. You put your cell phone in here, and then basically it stabilizes it. So when you're shooting your videos and you're running, it keeps it steady, everything like that. I would say it is very easy to use. You download the DJI Osmo Mobile app for it. It saves all your movies, everything right to the app. The only bad thing is that from the app you would have to transfer the saved images or movies to your photo gallery, and then transfer them from your photo gallery into your computer. But this works very well. I would say have no complaints, because most of my videos I've shot with my iPhone 10 have been done with this initially starting out. And one of the other cool things is if you do selfie videos, this right here, DJI Osmo Mobile base for your Osmo Mobile, take it like this, put it in there like that, and basically it stands up on its own. So you can actually shoot and it'll track you with the software, which works very well. But I would have to say, for when I first got it, it was one of my essential tools I use, and I use it a lot. Also too, I would say tripod, because it does have a base. I think this is a 3/4 nut for the tripod down here. Nope, wrong way. That's the way the battery goes. Tripod mount goes here. A little kind of awkward, I'm sorry. But once you hook it up, tripod mount attaches to here and then holds it up. And you can shoot, or selfie stick, get extended out, get those nice great cinematic shots, everything like that. But this is the DJI Osmo Mobile 1. I would say for me, this would be gold for me right now. But I have more. So we're gonna put this aside. As you can see, that's my original toy. Essential tools. Then the second one right now is in use with the camera. Well, I should say with my cell phone. I have an iPhone 10. Yay! Thinking about moving it to the new iPhones, but we'll have to see. But I'm using my iPhone 10, which has a very good camera. Video quality is amazing. And it's using right now the Osmo Mobile 3 gimbal. Now, let me show you how this works. The other camera will show you, or what we can do is just, what we can do is the other camera will show you that the Osmo Mobile comes for the $139 price. You can get the tripod, which is this right here, and the pouch, which is this right here. You can get for it, and it'll hold it. The DJI Osmo Mobile 3 takes some of the features of the DJI Osmo Mobile 1 did not have, and now adds it into the 3, which now makes shooting videos, whoops, sorry, I'll let that out. Shooting videos a whole lot easier. Basically, you get the pouch, the tripod base, and the holder for the phone comes already installed with it, and you can shoot your cinematic videos with motion. I should say no hand shakiness or anything like that, and it makes it look smooth. And then you can have motion capture, which all you do is you put it to track what you do when you move, and it works. I can't complain. My next one is the big daddy in the group. Let's put this back in here and pull this out. This I came across not too long ago. I would say this little unit here is amazing. Since I've been doing my own video work and everything like that, let me show you why I'm saying this is amazing. The other camera will show it to you, but there you go. How-Tos gimbal. This is a big daddy. What you get in the case is the gimbal itself. Now this one's the How-Tos Multi, because it can hold an action camera, which is recording some of this stuff right now too, a phone, and then your standard camera in the box that it comes with, or I should say when you get it in the nice looking pouch that it comes in, you get basically the plate for your cell phone or your action camera or your regular camera, right? Your mounting plate for your cell phone, which as you can see slides open like that. All right. Then you get your tripod mount, and it's an aluminum tripod mount, which is pretty nice, as you can see right there. That's it. What you do is when you want to get those nice shots, and it's only you shooting, you attach the tripod to it. Voila! Looks amazing. Basically, you do that. Now you could rest it anywhere and it stands up on its own. Then you put your camera in here with the mounting plate, which is this, and you can shoot. In the front here has basically a bunch of buttons, which is your power button, turn it on and off. Also on the side here has LED lights. When you turn it on, it shows you what your battery power is. Then you have your joystick, which works very well. You also have your mode button, which basically gives you your modes of how you shoot, 4 of them. And then the one that everybody's talking about nowadays is inception mode, whereas you put the camera on here and the whole thing could spin a full 360 degree, but then it'll stop and you can rotate it back the other way. This unit here, I haven't played with it too much, but I just got it not too long ago, works very well. It can hold up to, I would say, about 30 grams, which is, I may be wrong with my metrics, but it can hold a decent sized camera, single lens camera, or your point and shoot camera, or whatever you want. It does have an adapter in the front here, as you can see right there, that you can attach the camera to it. It was really designed to work with Sony cameras more than anything else, but it works with other cameras too. Shotgun trigger on the back here for stabilizing it, locking it, and then basically changing the modes. On the side here, this has, you would never believe it, a gimbal that has a built-in battery to charge back your phone. And if I remember, it's 4,000 milliamp battery, so it goes for a long time. And basically, it can charge back your phone in between shots. And then the mounting point right here, so you can add more stuff on to the gimbal itself. Phone, while you're using the camera, you can use the phone, or light, or microphone, everything else like that. And then this is how it attaches. Once again, take this off, move this out the way, put this here, with that, and this is the Ho-Hem Multi, iSteady Multi. This one will be in the description below. This is one of the gimbals I would say you should use in your vlogging if you're out and about a lot. My kit was designed for, not designed, but I put it together myself. It's everything I use personally to be out and about shooting. The only thing that's extra that you don't see in here right now would be my laptop, which is a MacBook Pro, but we'll get to that later on. But that is that one there. And then I was in Walmart one day, and this may look simple and easy, but it's called a Vlogging Essentials Kit. Basically, it comes with a tripod, which is this. Then you get your mounting plate, which is this, which has attachments for a cell phone and a microphone. And speaking about microphones, with the vlogging kit, you get a shotgun microphone. Not many of them come with this. Now, the only thing that's going to be a little different for iPhone users is you're going to need the adapter, which is this here, to connect to your iPhone. And then if you have a regular camera, as you can see right there, it basically has for a camera and cell phone. This here would attach to the mounting plate with the adapter, so you would have a shotgun microphone that you can basically get better sound quality than you normally would with the camera speakerphone, the microphone, or your camera phone. Okay? Put this back. Show you some more stuff here. Now, when you're shooting your videos and everything else like that, you're gonna need a decent camera. What I mean by a decent camera, here is my Sony. This is called a Sony HX80. It's a very good camera. The only downside to this is it's not a new camera, but it has good zoom, good quality pictures. It doesn't do low light shots very well. So this is a camera that is light, that works with the iSteady Multi by How-Tos. The reason why I'm saying this camera is something you should get. Screen flips up. So when you're shooting your videos or your vlogs, as you can see, the screen shows you what you're looking at. And as you can see, that's me in the mirror, in the mirror, in the mirror, right? All the functions are very easy to use with the turn of the wheel. And then your menu selection stuff is back here. Very easy to use. A very good zoom. It doesn't do low light very well, but during the daytime, it's amazing. The description on this one is down in the links below. Basically, this is my Sony HX80. I like it. It's very easy and didn't break the bank like some of the other cameras will when you go to buy them. But I would say it's what your budget dictates what you should get. Some of this stuff here I've collected over the years, and as you do more and more, you basically get more and more. My other single point and shoot camera is another Sony camera, and basically this one here, nothing spectacular about this camera. It's simple, straightforward, easy to use. I wouldn't say I would recommend this too much, but if you're out and about and you want something to take pictures, your cell phone does the same job as this. This one I bought a while back, and it works. It's rechargeable, so there's no extra batteries you would have to buy. The other camera here, which is this one, is also rechargeable. The only extra thing you would have to buy for these cameras, I would say something you should do, is an SD card with a lot of memory on it. This one here right now is only 16 gigs, but it tells you how long I've used this camera. But the other one, my HX80, this also uses an SD card. In the SD card, as you can see, this one here is 128 gig internal storage. So that gives me a lot of shots. And then my iPhone, the internal storage on my iPhone is 256 gig. So that holds a lot. And then the other camera, which is that one up there, let me spin you around so you can see it. Wrong way, wrong way. It's that one right there. Come on now. That camera is my Sony Action Cam. Basically, that one has done most of my vlogs in the beginning before I started doing anything super intensive and super detailed. It's a Sony Action Cam. It's inside a housing right now, so you can basically see everything that goes on, and that's the rest of my place. Okay. Oh, adjust. There we go. And then I would say some of the accessories, that same action camera, the underwater case for it, Microphones. We have showed you the shotgun microphone. This one is an essential microphone, so when you're doing vlogs and you're having a interview, or you're doing an interview I should say, this microphone here is my lapel microphone, so when you're doing an interview you can get up close and personal. It has over you would never believe, over 30 feet of cord. Yes, I have to wrap it up in this, and as you can see, the adapter for the iPhone, which is my go-to camera, but you can use it with other cameras too, because basically it has the 3.5mm jack on it. You can use this to, if you do an interview, or you are using two cameras and you go far away from one, you can hook this up to your other camera so you can record the sound clearly. It works very well. It basically has a little clip that pins to your shirt and it sounds good. Also, if you're doing interviews, you can have it pinned to the other person on the other side of the camera so you can hear them while one camera is closer to you, and it works really great. Description of where I found this one in the links below. All right, and then I also decided to put it in this nice pouch, because if you don't put it in the pouch, it basically unravels and is everywhere, and it's a lot of cord you gotta deal with, which some days you don't want to deal with that. It makes life really easy just to keep things all nice and neat. I like that, because when you go to look for stuff, you know where it is and you know what you're going to be using. You don't have to worry about how long and where it is or where you put it or whatever. All right, basically that's my stuff that I use to do my YouTube vlogs. One of the other things I would say you would need to use, now we come to the computer, is a MacBook Pro or a regular computer. I would recommend a computer with decent amount of memory storage, because depending on which software you're going to use, I would say I personally use Final Cut Pro and iMovie and DaVinci Resolve. For other people, it may be something else that you prefer to use. There's Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, Vegas, After Effects. There's a bunch of tools out there you can use. The free one, if you get a MacBook, an iPad, or an iPhone, is iMovie. It comes with them for free. It's basically the initial stepping stone into getting into Final Cut Pro, which gives you a whole lot more functionality and features, and basically you don't have to pay for it. If you get iMovie, it only works on Mac computers, iPhones, or I should say just Apple products, straightforward. It's one of the things where I started when I first got into doing all this about 10 years ago. I started using that first. I used a regular PC and was using Windows Movie Maker, but that was a little janky. So now I have moved up into doing a little bit more and a little bit better. Okay, everybody, and let's see what else. Oh, if you want to get your name out there, one of the other things you're going to need to do, little plug for my company, is Vistaprint Mini Nova Studios made this shirt. I should say, well, Vistaprint made the shirt for Mini Nova Studio. You can get shirts designed with your logo on it, business cards. I don't really need to explain any much more about Vistaprint. Everybody knows Vistaprint. They work very well. There's discount codes all over the place. Once again, in the descriptions below is a link to Vistaprint. And also, if you want to get any of the Mini Nova Tech News Guru merchandise, we have the shirts for sale. We have a white version coming, and then we have backpacks coming that are computer backpacks. So basically, for those who are on the go, who do vlogs on the go and need to edit right then and there, the backpack has the company logo on it, and you can put your computer in it and some of your stuff and get it done. Let's see. Oh, another thing too is for getting on YouTube. Well, you're gonna need a YouTube name, which I'm not gonna get into that too deeply because you probably know how to do that by now. But YouTube AdSense, that's how you get monetized. They have rules and stipulation for the amount of watch hours and the amount of videos that'll get you to be monetized, and also that's how you make money on YouTube. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, how do I make money? Well, putting YouTube videos out there, and you got to figure out your content. If your content is whatever you think you want it to be, I mean, the world is your door. You can do whatever you want. Your imagination is what you want it to be, how you want it to be. I would say small stepping stones basically gets you to where you want to go to. All right? Kind of like all the tools I've showed you here, it'll take time for you to buy them. You can buy the simplest one. They are available all over. I mean, there's no limit to what you can do or what you can get. You know, depends on the money. But other than that, all the stuff I showed you here today, I've bought over time, and I can't complain. It works. It works well. I'm still learning because every day I find something new and I use it. So, all right, guys. Once again, this is your tech news guru from Mini Nova Studio, and basically, this is